Today we're taking a look at Huntopia, another game I discovered via TikTok ads. Quite a lot of them using a mixture of real humans and AI generated people to show off crafting weapons and going on epic adventures. So I wanted to see how true it was to the ads and whether it was actually enjoyable. It looks very clean, the graphics are really good, the animations are solid, and the sounds and feedback from battles are very powerful. There's a lot of big numbers flying everywhere. But the thing is, I don't really need to be there for any of it. This is part of the genre I'd call auto RPG. If you want, you can move your character around, or you can just click the AFK button and watch them around doing things. You do have to be involved to switch in new equipment and sometimes change screens to start forging and synthesizing gear, but other than that, it does its own thing and big numbers just keep popping up. I didn't really pay attention to much of the story. There was quite a lot of interactions with NPCs, lots of situations explaining why the fight was happening, why you're attacking certain creatures, but I didn't feel engaged enough to actually read them. So I just watched my character fly around the map, killing things and talking to people. There was an obscene amount of tabs and live ops events that you had to click through. At one point my screen had over 25 notifications, each with a little red dot. Some of these were actual game related. I could craft new weapons, put on new gear. Your whole aim is to just keep increasing your power score because that determines pretty much everything. Other notifications were just taking you to shop pages to show you where you could spend money. They'd have a free little chest on the page, so you'd open it for some free goodies. I think this is the only kind of close to advertising they had. They'd sometimes try and sell you a package as you logged in, show you a value pack, but most of the time there wasn't any ads. They were just sending you to the shop with the promise of a free chest. I picked up all the free chests but didn't spend any money because even after the first 5 minutes I was like, I'm going to play to see how it develops, but I didn't really feel like it needed me to be involved, which is something I've said previously about this genre. I don't think it's specifically about Huntopia. It's about meeting the expectations of the auto RPG genre. It does look good. There's lots of numbers going up. There's lots of areas for you to min-max to make your numbers go up quickly. You have pets, you have wings, even your nameplate increases your attack score in some way. How your nameplate's displayed to other players, literally everything gives an attack score boost. As you go through though, it's just loads of big numbers and it never really felt threatening. That was my biggest takeaway. Even though I wasn't controlling any of the battles, I was watching to see what was happening. Watching the big numbers go up while you're attacking monsters with times 99 health bars that you're slowly chipping through. Near the end of the run, it was more versus the timer than versus actually trying to kill it. You'd have like 3 minutes to try and take down all of these health bars. It was essentially just a bullet sponge. There was no point where there was any risk of me dying. I didn't even notice my health bar until near the end because it just wasn't moving. It wasn't reducing at all. I don't know if I was too early and hadn't scaled into the actual damage yet, or whether it's just meant to be like that, but your only real threat is that you just can't put out enough damage to kill the boss in the time limit. So I don't know. If you like auto RPGs and you're a fan of games where most of it is done by following the character around and your main interest is min-maxing all your equipment and all the different options, tweaking these little knobs to try and get your power score higher, you might enjoy it. It does look good, the animations are solid, and all the numbers flying around could definitely give you the dopamine hit if you actually understood what they mean. But for me, looking for something a bit more engaging, even as a mobile time killer, this didn't do it. If I was going to play this, I'd probably just watch an anime instead. So for me, it's not worth my time. If you do enjoy our auto RPGs and you like the min-maxing, it could be worth a look because it's presented really well. I spent hours on this, so you don't have to. If you want more honest reviews to keep finding games that are actually worth your time, hit subscribe. I test these games so you can skip the duds and find the gems. And I'll see you next time.